Notice, did you hear the question that Jesus asked in today's gospel reading? And he asked this question with great disappointment. Great disappointment in his disciples that they would even entertain this one particular subject. Let's take a look at a section out of today's gospel reading, coming out of the 33rd verse of the 9th chapter of Mark. It starts off by saying they came. Now, the they's a reference to Jesus and his disciples. So Jesus and his disciples came to Capernaum. And once inside the house, Jesus began to ask them, then his disciples, what were you arguing about on the way? Now, Jesus asked this question, but Jesus actually already knows the answer. He knows what they were discussing. But what he's telling his disciples is, I want to hear you say it. I want you to take ownership of it. Whenever you do something wrong, if you admit to your wrong, then you own your wrong. And Jesus telling his disciples, say it, speak it. Tell me what you were discussing on the way to Capernaum. And if you say it, you're going to hear it. Maybe once you hear it, you realize just how ridiculous it was, or maybe you'll own it after you say it. So now let's see the response they give to Jesus, the following section. It says, but they, the disciples, they remain silent. And this is why they remained silent, because they had been discussing among themselves on the way who was the greatest. They remained silent. They kind of took the Fifth Amendment at that point, even before the Fifth Amendment was invented. You see, they weren't proving their guilt. They were trying to postpone their guilt because they realized what they were discussing was wrong. Whenever you make yourself out to be more important than everyone else, you do that at a great cost. First of all, you make yourself out to be a god. And you might work in a place, and hopefully it's not you, but you might work in a place where there is one employee that just has everyone feeling that he or she is the greatest, that the company cannot survive, would never exist without me. And that person usually makes everyone around them feel very uncomfortable. And you realize, guess what? We'd probably be much better off without you, but you're pretty positive that we need you. And you make everyone feel uncomfortable, uneasy. You view people, if you make yourself out to be the greatest, that I am God and everyone else isn't as good as me. You see everyone as a roadblock, a hindrance. Everyone is someone you can do without. So we're going to watch a little video this morning, and in this video, there's this fellow who believes that, yes, everyone in front of me is a hindrance, is a bother, is a problem. Then all of a sudden, he decides to see others through God's eyes. And when he does that, he realizes that, hey, everyone is of equal importance. Everyone needs some compassion. Everyone needs some understanding. We should treat everyone equally the same. Let's take a look at this video.
Kid, every time I'm pulling out, he's right there. Man, someone needs to talk to his parents, if they're ever at home. What is up with the traffic today? It's always, every day, this intersection's always crowded. I hate pulling out of here. We need some of these dumb roads. Oh, there's... Okay, so I'm not even here. Right. Great lady. The princess of parking. Oh, sure. Take the spot. Way to be considerate. Oh, you kidding me? Unbelievable. Oh.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
It's about time. Let's see, what do I want? Yeah, could I add a cookie to that order?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem, only guy in the world. I'm sure you need your cookies. The world, your oyster, and he's serving your cookies.
Thank you so much. What can I get for you?
Yeah, I'll have a tall decaf macchiato.
Yeah, sure, no problem. $3.85. And it might take a few minutes here. We've got quite a line, obviously, and thanks for your patience.
Great. Yeah, great. Great for me. Waiting again. Unbelievable. What? What is that? What in the world? Oh, what am I supposed to do? How can I do anything about that? Can I even help with that? I don't.
Your coffee, sir.
I can't take this anymore. I gotta get out of here.
Hey, what?
So sorry.
Hey, buddy, come here.
Jesus was disappointed in today's gospel reading because his disciples were trying to figure out who's the greatest. And what he was trying to tell them is that's never the question that you should be asking, because the answer should always be right in front of you. No one is the greatest, and everyone is of equal importance. And when you allow yourself, for whatever reason, not to be humble, but to think you are the greatest, then everyone that you encounter through the course of that day is a hindrance and a roadblock and someone you can live without. And that is never the case. Jesus wants us to be able to see each other through his eyes, to realize that every person you see, even if they walk right by you and that aggravates you, they didn't even say hi, but you don't know what pain they're going through in their life. Maybe they didn't see you because their eyes are just blinded by some intense pain or loss or anguish, whatever the case might be. But if you say to yourself, everyone you encounter, this person, that person, everyone is going through something, everyone is experiencing some kind of pain, everyone needs a little smattering of compassion, why should I judge everyone? Who is of greatest importance? The answer, no one. We are all of equal importance. And once we realize that, we'll be able to treat everyone with greater compassion, greater love, and one of the most important attributes, greater respect.